Hello everyone, I just played in the BG World Championships where they invited 24 of the best players from all around the world. And I'm proud to say that I made it to the top 8 finals, which will take place in person in China. And I'll go into details for that more at the end of the video, but today I'll provide commentary on my only first place game yesterday that helped me advance to the finals. Hope you enjoyed. Let's get started. The first thing we do is look at the tribes. It's LA Murloc Pirate. So immediately in LA Murloc Pirate lobbies, you already know that the final comp will be an APM comp. And Sindragosa is actually a really good hero at doing that, because in APM comps you buy a lot of cards and all of those cards now cost 1 less, so you're basically just printing gold every time you buy a minion. And as a result, Sindragosa is much easier to go infinite compared to every other hero. Ellie Murloc Pirate. So I'm already thinking that I'm going to play around Bran for economy, I'm going to play around Tethys for economy, maybe a Visionary Shipman. All of those help me go infinite. And after I'm infinite, ideally I want to scale with Acid Rainfall, because that's the best way to scale this lobby. If I can find a way to scale a Neilzo as well, that would be the best anti-scam. Anti-scam is going to be very important in a Murloc lobby, because every endgame board state has like base skills, file spitters. Like, these are all great players. You're not going to see a single endgame board without a base skill, I can assure you. The reason why I don't sell this Corsair Pirate to buy the Corsair Pirate in shop is because I want to do that on Tavern 2. By doing that on Tavern 2, I can see, like, when the shop refreshes, I can see an extra 2-drop instead of an extra 1-drop. So I buy this Corsair. And next turn, I have 5 gold plus the coin. The best play is most likely going to be triple buy. And because I cycled the Corsair, I can now buy a 2-drop. Looking at this heroes, I would say ETC is a generally good hero. Lurgle is a very good APM hero. Fran is an okay APM hero. And I don't really believe in any other hero. But I think my hero is one of the best. I decide to triple buy, even though they're all pretty mid. There's a Mana Saver pair, which is definitely mid, and there's a 2-5, which is mid. But you have to ask yourself, is rolling and buying 2 premium 2-drops better than just buying 3 okay cards? I don't think buying 2 2-drops is going to surpass buying 2 Mana Savers and Defiant Shipwright, because at the end of the day, Defiant Shipwright has some synergy with Peggy. Mana Saver pair, it's a really bad pair, but it's still a pair. Rolling in the early game, generally want to avoid that. Rolling, first of all, it's inconsistent. If you roll into an even worse shop, you insta lose the game. My play of just buying 3 okay cards is just more consistent. So yes, it's trash, but it's cheap trash, right? Like, Sindragosa is allowed to buy cheap trash. So here, I'm thinking about tripling this. I want to see whether I can triple this. But then I'm thinking, like, if I can't triple it this turn, and next turn tripling it is not even that good, and I lose a lot of economy because of the triple. So I ended up not going for this triple. And I ended up going for this Surfing Sylvar. So Surfing Sylvar is pretty mid here, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I have no Goldens. I was thinking it might help me win the fight, but I'm pretty sure, like, it's a 1-2 that adds plus what? Plus 2 attack, plus 1 health a turn. It's not like the best card in the world. It's pretty mid. So I don't know if buying that was correct. At the end of the day, this hero, you can buy a lot of cheap trash. Looking at that fight, buying the Surfing Sylvar probably saved me some HP. I'm not sure. But this shop, I can look like this shop. I can be happy with, because there's a 10 attack cleave, which should kill 2 minions. There's a chicken that adds 4 attack to my high HP Divine Shipwright. So this chicken is not the worst tempo in the world. This 10 attack cleave is definitely good. The shiny ring, might as well buy it because it's better than rolling. And the Elemental is free. So this shop, I would say, was above average. Here I don't lose. If I leveled, I definitely would have taken 10. But if I can not level and not take 10, I would much rather do that. Selling all of these cards on my board, it's very little investment. I bought them each for 2 gold. Elise is a snap pick on this hero. So I'll tell you why. Or this hero tends to roll a lot more than other heroes. Because this hero, the downside is you get 1 less minion slot per shop, right? Which means that it's less likely you find the card you're looking for. Which means you're going to be rolling more to find that card. I end up buying this Peggy also because every river skipper I want to buy because it's free on this hero. Every patient scout I want to buy because it's free. Every tat I want to buy because it's free. But now that I have this Peggy, every river skipper tat, every free card that I find suddenly gives my Defiant Shipwright +1/+2. Actually +2/+4 because selling it also adds a card to my hand. Suddenly, this Peggy gives me a way to stabilize. It concentrates stats very well. It allows me to sell my weak other minions and transition to a better board state. So if I really want, I can sell everything except the card that I concentrate stats on, in this case, which is Defiant Shipwright, transition to the game-winning board state, which is Acid Rainfall. This Battle Distance shop is also a lot of tempo, and it's cheap because I'm this hero, so I'm definitely going to buy that next turn. Unfortunately, I faced a baller comp this round, so there's no chance I wasn't taking max. Baller is a very mid-game comp. It's really hard to beat on like turns 6, 7, 8. So here I have the Lovesick Balladist. I have the Patient Scout, which is free stats, and it could triple this Mana Saver. But it did not, but it generated me gold. The blue shell is really nice. I can buy goldens for cheap, and on this hero I'm also going to be rolling a lot. Elite Navigator is a must to go in this Peggy to double my scaling. Plankwalker is usually a great card to stabilize, but I'm this hero, I can't buy spells. Here I find a package. I find the Rylak Elemental package. Because I know for a fact that I'm going to be playing Acid Rainfall this game, that package is a must. I also find the Reborn for the Rylak, so I'm in a great spot to play Acid Rainfall. I find the Titus to furthermore scale the rightmost shop. So, I mean, you can see where this is going, right? Just give me 1 Acid Rainfall and I will outscale everyone. I keep the Slyraptor because I'm planning on running this Titus. And Slyraptor is actually really good tempo with this side. So I pretty much can't lose this fight, whoever I face. I should be the strongest in the lobby on this turn. Unfortunately, I faced someone who is just sacking. I would have much rather face a really strong player so I can give them some pressure. But anyways, my spot is still good. Okay. So let's see how much my rightmost shop is. It's now 30, 40, 40. It's not bad. But give me a brand and that goes crazy. So here, I really want to not lose HP this fight. Like, I really want to stay above cap. Staying above cap is important for a couple of reasons. First of all, it allows me to greed the Rylak sub longer. And second of all, if I take 15, then I have to start all-inning every fight, which is like very uncomfortable. And like, let's say I take 15, I'm at 8, and I find an armor. I can't even like stay above cap, like that's just cooked. So I really need to try to stay above cap if possible. So that's why I sold this Golden Peggy for the Cyclone. It's not like Golden Peggy is part of my comp anyway, so I have no problem improving my board by a 40-40 Cyclone. This guy is very strong. Golden Treant, Golden. Look at all his Goldens. All his Goldens that he got from Time of Release are premium. The Air Revenant to play Rainfall, the Treant for tempo, the 3/5 Pirate to give money. Like, thank God I stabilized here because I'm pretty sure it matters. Pretty sure it matters. But yeah, this my Ev's in a great spot. And as you'll see, if you were watching the main casters, this lobby was so strong. Like, this was everyone in an APM lobby, that tends to happen. Like everyone just has such an insane board. So I went 7 drops. In my opinion, Pirate Naga lobby 7 drop is a snap pick because Sea Witch and Sanders are both so insane. And thank God I found this brand. This golden brand is so crucial. From my experience, 1 golden brand is basically infinite. Here I buy armor. I'd much rather be at 28 because at 28, I plan on taking 15 this fight and then I can armor back up. So I basically milk this Rylak 1 turn, but by doing so, I fall below cap and I'd much rather be above cap than below cap. So I buy the second set of armor and that basically guarantees that I'm in a decent spot. If I don't buy the second armor, I guarantee take 15 this fight, I'm at 13 HP. And then what am I hoping to do? I'm hoping to roll into armor. But why hope to roll into armor when you can guarantee have this armor, right? So I already know that eventually I'm going to need this armor. And if I know I'm eventually going to need this armor, I might as well just buy it now. So look at this opponent. This guy has Neozal, Gold, Time Warp Nala, and he's already infinite with Golden Brand, Tethys, Mycologist. It's just so insane. The good thing is I don't mind losing this because I already was sacking this fight with the Rylak setup. 1 turn of sack, but this turn is the crucial turn. This turn I need to stabilize. I need to stabilize because I need to stay above damage cap. It's so much easier to play the game above damage cap than below. I'm buying really good rightmost cards. I'm not buying all of them, but I'm buying good ones. So this Myrmidon doubles the stats, right? This Flaming Enforcer also doubles the stats. This Tethys generates me economy, which is great. A lot of you may be tempted to golden this Tethys, but I've played this hero enough to know that a single golden brand is infinite on this hero. Like I don't need golden Tethys. I usually end up selling Tethys on this hero. Like I'm very confident in my ability to be infinite from this spot. Right? I'm probably gonna sell the Rylak and the Titus soon. Now my utmost priority is to roll into Rainfall. So I take the triple instead of the poison because hitting Rainfall and then goldening it is so important. Right now my problem isn't economy, my problem is converting economy to stats, right? Because I'm missing the Rainfall. So I buy this muteness spell. This muteness spell is 4 gold plus 180 plus 180, which may seem expensive, but I'm already infinite. So I'll do anything to increase my stats. I found Rainfall, which is so important. And I really want to roll 4 times. I'll do anything to roll 4 times here. I'm picking up the poison for base skill later because the endgame board will always have base skill. The card is just too good. And yeah, suddenly I have an insane board. After sacking 1 fight, I'm able to just buy premiums from the right, and I found the Rainfall. And that combined allows me to not lose. I really hope I don't have mic issues. My mic's a little outdated. I should buy a new one. Okay, here I have Golden Elise. I want to find 1 more Rainfall if possible. I'm not really comfortable with 1 single big unit. I would like 2 at least. And I find it. So now I can sell this Enforcer. I can also sell Tethys, but I'm going to sell that at the end of the turn. Enforcer is always out anyways because these acid rainfalls are just going to be so much bigger than the Enforcers. Like, it's not going to matter. I can sell Time Warp Elise here because Golden Elise is actually better because it's 2 chances. I mean, this Elise, the golden card doesn't matter. Only the triple matters. So Golden Elise allows me to take 2 triples to try to hit rainfall. Here I already have too much gold I can't spend, so I might just level. But yeah, now that I have my scaling set up, I'm pretty sure I'll outscale everyone this game, but that doesn't mean I'll win. For me to win, I still need the best utility. So this wildfire is really important for utility. So what's on my mind right now is utility, utility, utility. And what utility means is like leaves. It's basically anti-scam. Stuff that can kill multiple units. Like golden wildfire can kill 3 units, right? Golden base skill can kill 3 units. This cleave is utility. So basically I'm just trying to go anti-scam because I'm pretty sure I'm good on stats and I really want to focus on anti-scam. Looking at this fight, by the way, I'm pretty sure I scammed this guy. Spoiler alert, I won, but you can see that this horse that this Eudora has Tams and hero power on it. So if I killed this horse at any point in the fight, his whole board would have been buff 500 attack and I would have lost. That's actually something I learned. That's an interaction I've never thought about. Horse plus Tamsin. So I'm pretty confident to go infinite on this hero with a single golden brand, just based on the fact that my minions cost 2. So I have nothing to eyes now besides this wildfire. But I'm going to need as many eyes as possible. The reasoning being, I need to eyes Ikaron this game to perma shield some stuff. I need to eyes wildfire. I need to eyes base skill. So eyes is always going to be useful. So I'd probably go ahead and buy the second eyes as well. I also bought a buffed Neozal, right? This buffed Neozal is going to be crucial anti-scam. Neozal is probably the best utility card in the game. Because in a Naga lobby, you can Divine Shield it, you can Reborn it, and you can Wind Fury it. So at the start of the combat, what it does is it kills every poison and it pops every shield. And you can't even play around it because it's like you can taunt a Leroy, and that's the only thing you can do. So my anti-scam this fight came in clutch. All that's left is stats. And in a stats v stats mirror, I can't lose because I milked too hard with the Rylax setup and other players probably didn't. So here I'm against Baller, so I don't have to try that hard against Baller. Like I can just do anything and I'll probably win against Baller. I'm at the stage of the game where I should be buying every Surf and Surf and every Glow skin. Because this is approaching endgame. Everyone's boards are going to be the best possible boards. And what is my board missing? It's missing Divine Shields. So if other people have full Divine Shields and I have no Divine Shields, I will lose. And running Blaster takes a board slot, so I'd much rather not lose a board slot. And I'd much rather just find like a couple of glow scales. So here I see a glow scale, I definitely need that. I'm not really realizing I need Surf and Surfs yet. Glow scale is more important. Because this Winfrey and Neozal, it needs glow scale. Because right now it'll only attack once. And the difference of attacking once and twice for this Neozal is insane. Here I shield the Rainfall because I know I'm against ballers and like who cares. But against a real Murloc board, I definitely want a golden Neozal or shield Neozal for anti. So this Flurgle, I have a general idea of what this Flurgle has. I've rolled into 0 bios and 0 base skills this game, so I'm pretty sure this Flurgle has all of them. So I really need to focus on anti-scan this fight. Like this, for this fight, I already knew that I'm going to need to avalanche onto this Wildfire. Because I need to go all in on utility. I bought this Mutinous to convert money to stats because I'm or at least I hope I'm infinite. To be infinite. Like the fact that I'm able to buy all of these cards that generate 4 gold for 2 is so insane. I buy Taunt because I have too many cleaves and too little taunts. Probably gonna end on Taunt and Leroy. Taunt and Leroy is the best taunt. And I'm gonna buy every sushi possible because spellcrafts, both glow scale and surf and surfs are very important. I haven't explained why surf and surf is so important. Surf and surf is really important in the end game because first of all, it serves as a tiebreaker, which means that let's say it was going to be a tie, like it was a Rainfall versus a Leroy. Well, if my Rainfall has a Surf and Surf, well, suddenly I win the fight and I deal damage. If my Rainfall doesn't have a Surf and Surf, it would be a tie. The other important thing is it can pop Venom because I'm pretty sure this guy's gonna have a lot of base skills and bios. So this guy has Deos plus Venom Rally, but I killed his Deos. So he lost the Venom because of that. And I'm pretty sure he lost a lot of base skill summons as well. The cleave was fine. That hit was good. Denied a poison. That hit was missed, but... And if I remember correctly, on the stream, I was probably like 60% to win. The stream showed the odds. I didn't run tracker because I was in China and for some reason it didn't work and I was too lazy to figure out why, so I just rolled without the tracker. Also, I rolled without the tracker because I've had some experiences with tracker causing slowdowns. So I'm pretty sure my game runs faster without tracker. And it also is pretty laggy because I'm playing on NA server and I was from China. Or I was playing from China. Which is pretty funny because it's my home server. Glow scale is a must buy. Every glow scale and surf and surf from here on out is a must buy. I'm already holding these wildfires. Oh, this shot was really important. Someone must have died with base skills because I rolled into base skill pile immediately. Like in one shot. Here I saw the Avalanche. I really want to end on Avalanche because I plan on avalanching this Rainfall onto another wildfire for utility. And what if I don't roll into an Avalanche? So by ending on Avalanche, I guarantee myself. So this ghost is not strong because he didn't play any spells. So this next turn, I'm looking to buy every glow scale. I'm looking to buy every surf and surf. And I'm also looking to end on base skill bio. Because basically base skill bio, if I end on base skill bio, the bio first of all venoms the base skill, so that's already 2 venoms. And the golem base skill will summon the bio plus another murloc, so that's 2 more venoms. So that's the best venom setup usually. Cause it's 2 board spaces for 4 venoms. 2 board spaces for 4 venoms is too much utility and scam to pass up on, which means that every single endgame board state should have that. Here I went for another Rainfall, but it was kind of troll, honestly. Like, I just immediately avalanched it. Like, who cares? I do not recommend scaling another Rainfall. Anyways, so I am pretty sure I was good on stats. 10k should be enough. In a Murloc lobby, you really want to focus on utility over stats. Focusing too much on stats in Murloc lobby will just get you killed. Because, like I said, every single endgame board state has multiple base skills, multiple bios, multiple Leroys. I already have upper hand, so I didn't buy it. Upper hand is good. And here I plan on ending on bio, right? For the bio base skill setup. I rolled into costume, which is great. The Divine Shield Murloc is actually really important to get here, as you'll see in this combat. So first of all, here's an important flip, the Nielzal flip. It went to Leroy, that's insane. And then the Wildfire Cleave. If this Murloc wasn't Divine Shielded, this Wildfire Cleave actually would have killed the Murloc, but instead it soaked the hit, which is so useful. Here I actually still had a chance to lose if his Leroy hit middle, but didn't. And I won. Just like that. I kept the Golem Brand and he didn't, so if I lost that fight, I'm pretty sure I still would have been in a good spot because I can use the Golem Brand infinite gold to roll into more glow scales and surfs. But still. On the stream, if I remember correctly, my odds to win that fight were 87%. I'm not sure if those odds were right or not because the board state was pretty complex. It felt lower, but anyways, it was a pretty crazy game. So here are the final standings after 7 games. For my group, the top 5 of the group qualifies to the finals. This is because during the initial qualifying stages, us 8 participants performed the best, so we are the least likely to have been eliminated in this group. The future groups will have 1 and 2 advance from the 8 players, which is pretty tough. So for my group, the 5 qualifying players were Matsuri from APAC, Sliders from EU, me from NA, and 2 CM players who are Huya Gaosho and Han Han. Pretty much every player here were streamers, so you can go check them out. Us 5 will be 5 out of the 8 to meet in China for an in-person finals, and the date for that is February 2nd. The prize pool will be kind of a lot. I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure, or I know it'll be more than 10k. That'll be extremely hyped, so don't miss them. There will definitely be casters all around Twitch. That's all I have to say, so see ya in the finals.